doing with your leftover banana peels after you make banana bread? Because I would love to know. I have made some banana water because banana peels are really high in potassium, vitamin B6, and vitamin C. I've had the banana peels in some water for about a week. We're gonna water my tomatoes and my rhubarb because tomatoes and rhubarb love potassium, and my tomato plants and my rhubarb are looking kind of bad because I got them out a little bit late. Sorry, Dad, you did give me these tomato plants, but it's okay. We're gonna bring them back. So I have about half a gallon of banana water here. I've got about 2.5 gallons of just regular water. So I'm just gonna dump that in. Give it a little mixy mix. You can just scoop out your leftover banana peels that haven't rotted, and I'm just going to dump them right in my compost bins. We're getting some double duty out of those, which is great because as they continue to decompose, they will still be able to release a lot of those good nutrients into our soil via our compost bin. So we definitely want all of that. And then I'm going to do my little rhubarb plants first. I'm going to just dunk these all the way in. I've got to get these in the ground this week. They are not having a good time in this heat, and these little cups, their leaves are almost dead, but I think that as long as I water the root, they will come back because rhubarb is a perennial, or at least that we're gonna try it. The worst that happens is they don't come back. To note, you all, whenever you are done with your banana water, try to find a plant that you like to use it. Otherwise, you do want to go ahead and dump it out. You don't want to leave stagnant water around. That's a good way that you're going to get a mosquito infestation. We don't want those. I've actually been treating my yard with spent coffee grounds to help with that because we had a mosquito infestation last summer, right after we moved in here. And I think it is helping. I've only been bit once or twice compared to hundreds of times. So I'm counting that as a win so far. Gracious, this thing was thirsty. Poor baby. And I will be doing a video at some point about how to divide these. Not that I know how. We're going to figure it out together. I think that's good. I'm going to let her drain over here. And then my other one. I swear I water my plants regularly. I swear I do. I don't usually deep soak them like this, but I do water them, I promise. So the thing about banana water, because it is so high in potassium, if you have fruits or vegetables or herbs or anything that prefer more acidic soil, you do not want to use this because it's going to make your soil more alkaline. So it's going to do the opposite effect of what you want. For example, blueberries, I think it's azaleas, they like really, really acidic soil, so you don't want to do that. So these are going to be things that prefer more alkaline soil. These are usually going to be like heavy feeders, I think is what they call them, which are like tomatoes and rhubarb. I'm trying to think, I did not prepare well for this. Okay. Container. If you have the ability to put this in like a sprayer, I would definitely recommend that, but I don't. So we're just gonna scoopity scoop. So the ratios for this is you're going to want 5 parts water to 1 part banana tea. And the reason that you do want to dilute it is you just don't want to burn up your fruits and your veggies all at once. Especially if you're going to be doing this fairly regularly. This is the first time that I've done it with these plants. And like I said, they're not in super great shape, so I'm not particularly concerned about burning them up, especially because I've seen how my dad fertilizes plants. And if you know, you know, but I think we're good. There we go. And then I'll just dump those rinds, like I said, right in my compost bin. They're already halfway decomposed, so it's going to be great for that bed as well. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow for more tips on They're not even tips. Just follow to see if you want to see how we figure it out together, y'all.